What is going on YouTube? Hit back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, specifically, what we need to go over and discuss in today's video, since I didn't make an update video yesterday in regards to how these cryptocurrencies were moving, not much has happened, but there is some things that did. For the most part, we've been tracking across the board major swings, major technical indicators within most of the major cryptocurrencies, and that still continues onwards today. I gave this yesterday just to give us a little bit of a gap. Also, if you guys have been watching the channels over the past couple of days, I've been dog sitting, so we finally gave the dogs back and did a full deep clean of the apartment, so it took a long time. Now, anyways, lots of things to go over in today's video. For an update for those that maybe are just joining in here, we've been talking about the Bitcoin 4-hour kind of symmetrical triangle here. We're going to slightly tweak this to accommodate for the small. We kind of undershot it just a tiny bit, you can see here, and then we had a bear trap followed by the breakout. So it was in line with what we were going over here. Not much higher, but it was something that we were able to capitalize on if you took advantage of that. Ethereum's been still on course with the technical indicator that we had drawn. XRP, we're going to slightly tweak this as well to accommodate for the bottom support here. Good news is we did bottom out, which is very exciting if you ask me, and that might mean that we're going to start to head up higher. So I'm excited across the board. I think really big things are coming for cryptocurrency as well as the stock market, which we're going to have to talk about. The S&P obviously is closed here. We've managed to consolidate back down, which is definitely a good feeling here. Last time we were at this range here, you can see the last time we were at 4,700 points, we were at 72 on the RSI, which was overbought. The second time we were at it, we dropped down to about 65. And now the third time we were at it, we dropped down to about 54. So you can see why the perks come with the consolidation that we've been waiting for to happen, to lower ourselves on the RSI. So there's a lot of things across the board that I have to fill you in on and update you with. So if you, with that being said, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button if you haven't already, and let's jump into today's video. So guys, diving into today's episode, as you guys can see here across the board, we've been tracking this kind of bull flag. You see, it's been mainly taking up my focus on the channel here, majority of it, which is XRP's fifth bull flag formation here. We've been tracking it for quite some time now. We can go back many weeks, actually. You can see even back 10 days ago, we were tracking the bull flag, continuing to move forward here, but recently, we've seen some pretty big flares of manipulation. You can see about 3 to 4 days ago, we had a major wick to the downside here. We've managed to consolidate back inside of that here, but it's also opened up kind of a new visual as to how we need to draw this bull flag here. We had a solid resistance, which I'll show you, but the support line had a little bit of play in it, and we're going to kind of fine tune that later on in today's video. Top 10 cryptos look good, only up about 0.5%, but you can see just the consolidation that's been taken over. The flatline movement that's been taken over. Bitcoin here, and Ethereum here, and BNB, and Solana, and XRP, and Cardano. Like all the cryptocurrencies, even though we're falling, haven't been doing anything. Down, 10% for Solana, 8%, almost 9% for XRP, 15% for Cardano, 13% for Avalanche, 12% for Doge, 12% for Polkadot. I mean, all the cryptos all across the board are sliding lower here, and in my mind, it's good. We needed this break. We need the consolidation. I've been talking about it for days that we've been patiently waiting for markets to consolidate, as it will help kind of veer us off lower to a more neutral playing field, kind of slow down the volatility, slow down the extremities that we have, and then it will give us more space to head higher, which is what we're seeing across the board here. Now, we did see a drop in XRP, and we do need to focus in on that real quick. You can see we do have this bull flag. I just want to take a step back for those that are new. We've been tracking bull flags on XRP since the beginning of last year. This is the first one. It took place kind of the breakout in January here, and you can see just how consistent this has been across the board here. We've just been breaking out over time, consistently over time here, and finally we're about to hopefully complete that fifth bull flag on XRP. So they all tend to break. You can see here that historically, and the pattern that's been happening is we complete it, we bottom off, and then we consolidate. I just want to zoom in. You guys can get a better visual as to what I'm talking about here. So you can see the bottom of the first bull flag, we bottom out, we consolidate, we fill that in. Same thing here. We bottom out early, we fill it in. You can see on the third one, I'll zoom up. You can see we bottom out and we fill it in. And this one too, bottom out, we fill it in, and it continues. It's a consistent pattern here. So moving forward, I'll show you what now. Hopefully you guys can paint a picture as to what we're waiting for here on XRP. First things first, as you know, we have a solid confirmed top resistance, which is exciting. We know where the top resistance lies. We know how to capitalize off that. However, bottom support has been a little eerie, a little tweaky, a little weird, a little twitchy, whatever you want to call it, wherever you want to draw it. Is up to you. This could very well be the 2-pointer here. It could very well be that's not it. It could be very well be like this, which is where I think more so it is. Something along the lines of that. But you can see regardless, we are in a bull flag formation here. We are consistently panning this out, and we are completing this here with the 5-point Elliott wave pattern here. We are at the bottom. What we're looking for now is to kind of fizzle out, phase across, depending on how long this takes. It could take a while. I don't know for sure. But something along the lines of this, where we're either going to sideways trade, maybe we'll head up, but nonetheless, we are going to fill in and complete the bull flag on XRP, and we will see a breakout. It's just a matter of time now. You can see we are waiting. You can see consistently we trend across here. So there's a very good possibility we could fizzle across. Good news is we did bottom out. We are retesting oversold, or we did retest oversold, and for the time being now, we need to retest resistance here. We need to fill in and retest that resistance, and then when we break through this resistance here, that will be that opportunity, that key buy-in point. Now you could get in now if you want to play it aggressive. You could buy in now because we probably will fizzle up. Not crazy, but from 56 we could go all the way up to 58 cents, something like that. But at some point we break through this, we should be able to see a pretty solid swing back to the upside. That's truly what I'm waiting for here, is that confirmed break above resistance here. We play it conservative on the channel. A lot of people are beginners, so we play it conservative. Once we break through this on the price ceiling, that's the opportunity to buy in long. This is a confirmed bull flag, so we will break. It will take some time, but we will break 100% and head to the upside here. Obviously, we take advantage of those BidFi trades, though. We take advantage of those XRP trades on BidFi, which is my favorite cryptocurrency exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Not only can you buy in long and sell short, leverage trade, so on and so forth here, they have XRP to leverage trade, which is incredible. You can see here, take profit, stop losses, so on and so forth. But what's even cooler beyond that is they have a welcome rewards bonus right here, and they even have a demo trading account right here. So few things you can do. You can earn over $2,000 in free cryptocurrency by signing up with the link down in the description below. Right here, clear as day, earn free cryptocurrency. And then they have a demo account which allows you to trade around with Monopoly money, 50 grand in Monopoly money to trade around on Doge. You can trade around on XRP, test the market, get familiar with the platform, test my trades, test your trades. And when you're ready, you can switch over to the live account. But if you're not already set up and you're not already familiar with XRP, you are going to miss out, because the opportunity will prevail very soon, and you will miss out if you do not get in or you do not get familiar with that BidFi account here. Now, moving forward onto these other cryptocurrencies, you can see Ethereum, so on and so forth. We do have an ascending triangle here. We are slowly moving to the upside here. We've been tracking, and that's why we've had to tweak some of these charts, because when the markets do break, they're all going to break more than likely around the same time period. So if we're not seeing it on these other cryptos because we have solid lines drawn, well, then we need to tweak the XRP chart and these other charts to kind of catch us up to speed, or maybe we weren't drawing it as correct as it needed to be. So with the slight tweak on XRP, it makes sense. And we're going to do it on Bitcoin in a second here, but the same thing needed to be said with Ethereum. Do we need to move this? Not so much. We could just drop it like that, but for whatever reason, or nevertheless, we do have an uptrend here, and we are filling in this gap clear as day. You can see the price ceiling up top here, the bottom support. And as we pan this out, as we continue to play or continue to pan upwards here, we're going to fill in this gap. And once we break through that price ceiling, we close above the daily right here. That's the long position. That's the opportunity we're waiting for. It's going to take some time. We make daily updates, but this could take as long as mid to end of January. So you have to just consider that. Now, as for Bitcoin, we can clearly see that we did draw an uptrend, a solid uptrend at that. And if we take this, we could scale it out a bit further. We could pull this out a bit further as well. We can scale this down, and you can see it's more so like this. Like if we had to draw it, it's less of a symmetrical triangle at this point, and it's become more of a beautiful ascending triangle. And you can see we finally got that confirmation the confusion. We broke down for a bear trap, rebounded off this, and exploded to the upside here. So these happen. I mean, it is risky when you trade on 4-hour charts here. Simply put, once we confirm closure, we would have bought in, got stopped out, and then we would have bought in again once we peaked that price ceiling again. Holy cow, we would have bought in and swung up here. Or rebounding off support, we could have bought in and swung up. But we knew that volume was going to come once we fizzled this out. There was going to volume always comes at the end of these ascending triangles here, or descending triangles or fractals, whatever you want to call it. So we could fizzle down, we could fizzle up, but volume is there. So whether we missed out on the bounce here, thinking it was going to, we were expecting a breakout. So even though it didn't happen immediately, it did break out to the upside. Volume always comes at the end of that here. So it's just something to pay attention to. But that was just play money. Like, it was playing within a much bigger fractal we've been looking at. As you guys know, we've been tracking a much bigger ascending fractal on Bitcoin here. And you can see we're inside this ascending triangle here, which typically tends to break downwards. It is something to consider here. We are still retesting this top resistance here. It's going to be a harder crypto to buy in on Bitcoin right now, but just showing you guys the chartings here, and we might fizzle up. So long term, holding on to Bitcoin for a couple of weeks might reward you. However, we could see some swings down. It's just something to kind of reference and to consider. Now, to wrap up today's video with the S&P, the longer we consolidate, the better. Even if we dip lower here, I still think it's good where we're at. So hopefully we consolidate longer, we get ourselves undervalued, and we'll reward ourselves nicely with the swing back to the upside here. You can see we're overbought. I mean, we are so much so overextended here, but typically this will fizzle out. We're in a bull flag breakout here, so this could consolidate down, but nonetheless, the more consolidation that takes place, the better. Lower ourselves on the weekly, maybe down to 50, consolidate. This is what we're looking for, and this is probably the beginning of it. This is the beginning of it. So we need to consolidate, and then we'll probably head up higher. That's what I'm looking for here. But otherwise, we do look really good across the board with these cryptos. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.